It was a moment that shocked the monarchy and left King Charles visibly shaken. A decision so controversial, so unprecedented, that it brought tears to the eyes of the king. Queen Camilla's recent act has not only shaken the foundations of the royal family, but also ignited a storm of public backlash. Stay with us as we uncover the full story behind this shocking event and its emotional toll on King Charles. To understand the gravity of this moment, we need to rewind to the heart of the royal family's delicate balance of tradition and modernity. Ever since Camilla officially became queen, she's faced a unique challenge, navigating her role in a family that thrives on tradition while maintaining her own identity in the public eye. But what happened recently has left royal insiders and the public alike in disbelief. According to sources close to Buckingham Palace, Camilla made a decision that many believe crossed an unforgivable line. It all began with a private family event, a cherished royal tradition that dates back decades. This event, known for its exclusivity, is a time for the family to come together away from the public eye. However, this year, something was different. Reports suggest that Camilla took it upon herself to exclude certain family members from this gathering. These exclusions, though not officially confirmed, allegedly targeted individuals who have long been at the center of royal controversies. Among those reportedly left off the guest list were Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. While tensions between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family are no secret, this act of exclusion was seen by many as a deliberate and divisive move. But it didn't stop there. Camilla's decision reportedly extended to other family members who have traditionally been part of these gatherings. The Duke of York, Prince Andrew, was another notable name absent from the list. Though Andrew's controversies are well documented, his absence raised questions about whether Camilla was overstepping her role and authority within the family. For King Charles, this decision struck a deeply emotional chord. Insiders reveal that Charles has always viewed these family events as a cornerstone of royal unity. In his eyes, they represent an opportunity to mend fences and maintain the cohesion of the monarchy, especially during times of public scrutiny. To see this tradition disrupted reportedly brought him to tears. Observers say Charles's reaction wasn't just about the exclusions themselves, but what they symbolized: a fracturing of the family's unity. As someone who has spent his entire life preparing for the role of monarch, Charles understands the importance of projecting stability and togetherness. Camilla's decision, whether intentional or not, seemed to undermine this effort. Public reaction to this news has been swift and polarizing. Many have taken to social media to express their outrage, accusing Camilla of wielding her newfound power inappropriately. Hashtags like hashtag Queen Camilla and hashtag Royal Divide have been trending, with countless opinions on whether her actions were justified or a step too far. On the other hand, some supporters argue that Camilla's decision reflects a long overdue shift in the monarchy's approach to internal conflict. They see her actions as a way to set boundaries and protect the family from further controversies. After all, the royal family's public image has been through the ringer in recent years, with scandal after scandal dominating headlines. But what does this mean for the future of King Charles and Queen Camilla's reign? Sources close to the palace suggest that this incident has caused a rift not only within the family, but also between Charles and Camilla. While the king is reportedly heartbroken over the situation, Camilla is said to be standing firm in her decision, believing it was necessary for the greater good of the monarchy. Royal experts warned that this kind of internal discord could have long-lasting implications. The royal family's strength has always been its ability to adapt and evolve while maintaining an image of unity. If this incident is any indication, the cracks in that image are becoming harder to ignore. And then there's the public's perception. While Camilla has worked tirelessly over the years to win the favor of the British people, this act risks undoing much of that progress. For many, it's a reminder of the controversies that surrounded her relationship with Charles in the first place. The question now is whether she can recover from this setback or if it will permanently tarnish her reputation. As for King Charles, he faces a monumental challenge. Balancing his role as a father, husband, and monarch has never been more difficult. The emotional toll of this incident is evident, but it also raises questions about his ability to navigate the complexities of his reign. Can he mend the fractures within his family while maintaining the respect of the public? The answers to these questions remain unclear, but one thing is certain. This incident has cast a spotlight on the fragility of the royal family's unity. For a monarchy that thrives on tradition and stability, the stakes have never been higher. How Charles and Camilla handle this crisis will not only define their legacy, but also shape the future of the British monarchy itself. The full impact of Queen Camilla's decision is yet to be seen, but one thing is clear: the royal family's unity hangs in the balance. Will King Charles find a way to heal these deep divides? Or are we witnessing the beginning of a new chapter of royal turmoil? Only time will tell. Stay tuned for more updates on this unfolding story. King Charles is facing the most heartbreaking decision of his life. In a shocking turn of events, he tearfully asked Camilla to leave the royal residence, leaving the nation in disbelief. What led to this dramatic fallout between the king and his queen consort? And how will this impact the future of the monarchy? The truth behind this royal turmoil will leave you speechless. Behind the grandeur of Buckingham Palace, a storm has been brewing. Reports from royal insiders suggest that tensions between King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla reached an unbearable peak over the past few weeks. What exactly caused the king to take such a drastic step? The tipping point appears to be a series of disagreements regarding the future of the monarchy. King Charles has been under immense pressure to modernize the institution, streamline royal operations, and win back public trust. However, Camilla reportedly took issue with some of the proposed changes, which she felt would undermine her role and the legacy she and Charles have been building together. An explosive argument reportedly unfolded during a private meeting at Highgrove House. Camilla, visibly distressed, voiced her concerns about being overshadowed and sidelined in the king's vision for a modern monarchy. Charles, torn between his duty to the crown and his love for Camilla, was said to be deeply emotional. One insider described the scene as excruciating, with both parties shedding tears. But this wasn't just about disagreements over royal duties. Sources close to the palace claim that underlying personal tensions also played a role. Camilla has reportedly struggled with the immense scrutiny and expectations placed on her since becoming queen consort. While she has worked tirelessly to gain public acceptance, the weight of the role has taken its toll. Meanwhile, King Charles's relentless schedule and dedication to his royal duties have left little room for personal reconciliation. One particularly dramatic moment reportedly occurred when King Charles, overwhelmed by the emotional strain, tearfully told Camilla, "I have to throw you out." While the phrase may have been spoken in the heat of the moment, it carried profound weight. Camilla, heartbroken, is said to have left the room in tears, leaving Charles visibly shaken. Royal aides quickly moved to contain the situation, but the damage was done. Camilla has since been spotted leaving Highgrove House and is reportedly staying at a private residence outside London. Palace officials have declined to comment on the matter, but the public has been quick to speculate. The fallout has sent shockwaves through the royal family. Prince William and Kate Middleton are reportedly stepping in to mediate, hoping to bring a sense of calm to the situation. William, who has long been seen as a steadying force within the family, is said to be deeply concerned about the impact this conflict could have on his father's reign. Meanwhile, reports suggest that King Charles has been confiding in close friends and advisors about his internal turmoil. Sources describe him as distraught and grappling with the weight of balancing his personal life with his royal responsibilities. This is not just a matter of family dynamics, but a crisis that could shape his legacy as monarch. Public reaction has been divided. While some sympathize with King Charles and his efforts to prioritize the future of the monarchy, others are defending Camilla, arguing that she has been unfairly blamed for broader institutional challenges. Social media platforms are flooded with debates, with hashtags like #KingCharlesDrama and #StandWithCamilla trending worldwide. Adding to the complexity of the situation is the looming shadow of Princess Diana's legacy. For many, the image of a fractured royal marriage brings back painful memories of Charles and Diana's tumultuous relationship. The parallels are hard to ignore, and public opinion of Camilla, which had been steadily improving, is now under renewed scrutiny. Some argue that the current situation is a reminder of the unresolved issues within the royal family and the heavy burden of public perception. As the royal family rallies to address the situation, the roles of other key members come into focus. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who have already distanced themselves from the royal fold, are reportedly observing the turmoil from afar. Their estrangement from the family has added another layer of complexity to King Charles's reign, with some speculating that their absence has left a void in the royal family's support system. Meanwhile, Queen Elizabeth's enduring legacy looms large. The late Queen was known for her unwavering dedication to duty and her ability to navigate crises with grace. Comparisons between her approach to leadership and Charles's handling of the current situation have been unavoidable. Critics argue that Charles must channel his mother's resilience if he hopes to steer the monarchy through this turbulent period. The Queen Consort's absence from royal engagements has sparked questions about her future role. Will Camilla return to her royal duties, or will this incident mark a turning point in her relationship with the monarchy? The palace remains tight-lipped, fueling further speculation. Some experts suggest that a temporary break from public life could allow Camilla to reflect and regroup, while others worry that prolonged absence could damage her already fragile public image. As tensions simmer, the royal family faces the challenge of presenting a united front. The monarchy's ability to weather scandals and crises has been a hallmark of its survival, but the current situation poses unique challenges. With the media spotlight brighter than ever and public opinion more polarized, the stakes are extraordinarily high. Insiders suggest that King Charles is deeply regretful of how events have unfolded. He reportedly reached out to Camilla privately, expressing his sorrow and a desire to reconcile. However, rebuilding trust and mending their relationship will undoubtedly take time. Friends of the couple described their bond as resilient but acknowledged that recent events have tested their partnership like never before. In addition to personal reconciliation, King Charles must also address the broader implications for the monarchy. The royal family has long been an institution steeped in tradition, but it must also adapt to the changing times. Charles's vision for a modern monarchy remains a cornerstone of his reign, but achieving that vision requires unity and collaboration within the royal household. As the world watches this royal drama unfold, one thing is clear: the stakes have never been higher. King Charles's reign is still in its early stages, and any perception of instability could have lasting consequences for the monarchy's reputation. For Camilla, the challenge lies in reclaiming her place as a trusted and respected figure within the royal family. The royal family's history is no stranger to scandal and strife, but this latest chapter underscores the immense pressure and personal sacrifices that come with life in the public eye. Will Charles and Camilla find a way to move past this heartbreaking rift? Or is this the beginning of a new, more complicated era for the monarchy? And what about the public? Can the monarchy maintain its relevance in a world that is increasingly skeptical of hereditary power? These are questions that will shape not only King Charles's legacy, but also the future of the institution itself. As the royal family grapples with this unprecedented crisis, all eyes remain on King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla. Can they overcome this deeply emotional conflict? Or will this separation prove to be irreparable? The answers may lie in the days and weeks to come. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this unfolding story, because in the world of royalty, nothing is ever as it seems.